So to get the most out of this lesson, what you're going to need to do is going to need to uh, download the student marks, open it up, and follow along with me. And then try these things as I'm doing them to make sure it works for you. Your assignment at the end is going to be to complete the last two sheets here. It will really be helpful if you can follow along. So I've been training for a long time, and when I'm with colleges or institutions, I'm required to hand in student marks, and they really don't care how they got them, but you need to just hand in a sheet with what everybody's final grade is. And so this is exactly how I calculate them. So what we're going to do is we're going to link sheets here, and I'll just get started and we'll do a little practice with our calculations. And so let's go to the Susan sheet. And so you can see that Susan got 60 on her midterm, she got 75 on her assignments, and she got 85 on her final exam. Now to calculate her final mark, her midterms are worth 30, her assignments are worth 30, and her final exam is worth 40. And so what we do is we multiply these times the percentage. So we're going to go equals, and we're going to select the 60, and then we're going to go star for times, shift 8, or in the top of your number keypad, and then we're going to go and we're going to select the 0.3 here, and then we're going to go press enter. Now you can drag these down and calculate the percentage for each one. And to figure out the final marks here, what you need to do is you need to make an automatic sum of this. So we're going to go up to our home tab, we're going to grab our automatic sum button. It's suggesting that these numbers are the ones it's going to add, and they look good to me, so I'm going to press enter to accept it. Now I could just copy this over to the total sheet, and that would work fine. But you know, it doesn't always. You need to have something that's active. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and we're going to link this. And so what we're going to do is next to the Susan sheet, we're going to select that cell. We're going to select equal. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Susan sheet, and we're going to select the final grade. And there it is. Now, if we click on this and look at the formula bar, it says Susan. We've named the sheet Susan. And then it's got an exclamation mark to say it's on a different sheet, and then it's saying it's from D5 on the Susan sheet. Perfect, right? Now, the thing that's nice about this, so if Susan came back to me and said that there was a problem with her midterm, and then we reevaluated and said that maybe she got 75 on her midterm instead of 60, we could just change the 75 here. And remember, her final mark is 74.5, so we press enter, and it becomes 79. Because we have this linked, automatically, if we go back to the total sheet, it says 79 here. If this is basically a little window to what the calculation is on the Susan sheet. So now let's go and do the George sheet. So George is already calculated. He got 75, 85, and 85. 85 on his assignments and 85 on the final exam. His final mark is 82. So now let's go link this to the total sheet. So we go back to the sheet that we want it to appear on, and we go equals, and then we go to the George sheet, and we click on the 82 and press enter. And now you click on the cell here, and you can see in the formula bar it says George Sheets. You can tell it's got an exclamation mark in between it, and it's a D5. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do so we have Sally and Rogers, and so what you're going to do is you are going to go and rename one of these sheets Sally, and you're going to rename the other sheet Roger, and you're going to link the Sally final mark to here and the Roger final mark to here. And then when you're done this, what you're going to do is, you remember this, remember your average? We're going to take class average for this group of students. So I've given you a head start. Please complete this assignment, and we will go over it when you're done.